So, hi everybody. We're here in Lusaka, in the centre of Lusaka, at Needs Care Community School with the principal here, Esther M. And we're going to take a walk around. This community school is funded by the community. Esther can tell you more about it, but it's a school for the poor area of Lusaka, and these guys work extremely hard to provide education where there was no education before and where there's very little funding. So I'll just hand it over to Esther now to make a quick introduction and then walk us through the school.
Hi everybody, my name is Esther Mkandawire, and since my name is too long, so James couldn't pronounce it, so he said Esther M. You are most welcome. This is Needs Care School. Needs Care is a community school. We are just right up here in Ngombe. Ngombe is a compound which has a population of about 120 people, 120,000 people plus, and most of the people are living in dire poverty. So you are most welcome to our school. As we discuss more on our program, you come to learn more. To our grade 7 class. The grade 7 class is the senior grade which we have at Needs Care, and we'll go inside and meet the class teacher. We'll talk to the teacher 1 or 2 questions for more information. Thank you. As we go in. Once more, this is the grade 7 class, and this is Teacher Mary. Teacher Mary is the one who has been teaching the grade 7 class, and I'll chat with her, I'll ask her a bit of questions, then we'll hear it from her. Mary, how many students do you have in grade 7?
We've got 96, grade 7.
And how is the performance from the children?
The kids are performing well, although we've got challenges.
What type of challenges do we have that you feel we can share with our viewers?
The challenge is that we don't have enough textbooks for the learners, and we also don't have exercise books for them to use to write in, to copy the notes. Pencils and pens also, they are a challenge.
So much. We'll go to the grade 6 class now.
Excellent. Say hello everybody. Say hello to Canada.
Hello, Canada.
This is the grade 6 class. The grade 6, we have 2 classes for the grade 6 right now. And this is Teacher Martha. Teacher Martha is the head teacher for the grade 6. So I'll ask her 1 or 2 questions, then she'll be in a position to answer so that the viewers could also have a grip of what she goes through with the grade 6. Teacher Martha, how many grade 6 do you have in total?
There are 152.
And are all the 152 in this class?
No, we have 2 classes.
So where is the other education materials? Do you have a challenge with education materials for the children?
As for now, I think the problem has been solved. We had, now at least
A bit.
a bit.
Who helped you to solve this problem?
James has helped us.
So we'll say thank you so much to James. When James came here, initially each student is supposed to have a textbook, but due to the finances, lack of finances, we are not in a position to avail all those to the children. And so these are the gaps which our teachers are going through. And as you can see, we also have a gap when it comes to the chalks, because most of the work the teachers needs to write on the board. And so without the chalks, it's not easy for the teacher to write on the boards. The teachers do write on the boards because we do not have enough textbooks for the students.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much to both of you for introducing this grade.
This is the grade 6.
This is grade 6. So grade 6, say hi to everyone at Best Buy in Canada. Thank you very much.
So this is the other class for the grade 6. As you heard, that was grade 6A and this is grade 6B. We had to divide the classes because we had quite a big number of students. Though you can see, even here we have quite a lot of students, but it's much better than 152 in a class. And so Teacher Bernard is the one who is in charge of the grade 6. How did you find it teaching the grade 6?
As for me, it is career. It was my vision it is something that I was learning, and it is good for me to be a teacher because I started when I was grade 9. It was my thing that tomorrow, in my future, I'm going to.
So which means to me you enjoy teaching, right? Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Sure.
Thank you. Just one last question for you. Why do you support Chelsea football team?
Why do you support Chelsea? When it comes to me, I'll say I support Chelsea because it's blue for love.
Okay.
Say hi.
Thank you.
Welcome. This is the grade 5 class, and this is Teacher Precious. Teacher Precious is the one who teaches the grade 5, so she's in charge of the grade 5. And Teacher Precious is the one who's also in charge of the devotion for the children. So, Teacher Precious, how do you find teaching the grade 5 class?
It's a good class. They are not difficult to teach.
Could you kindly share with us, like, what type of age groups do you have in your class?
These are from 10 to 15.
10 to 15 years.
Yes.
How many are there in the class?
They are 122.
Is it easy for you to handle all that number in one class?
No, it's not easy. It's difficult.
So, due to the lack of space, you find that we have more than 100 pupils in a class. If we had enough space and enough finances for the teachers, we are going to have 2 classes for the grade 5. Then we'd also have an extra teacher for the class. Teachers, more especially when it comes to the teachers going through the work, like marking the work of the students. So those are some of the challenges that we have as a school.
So let me ask you one thing as I film the class here. So this is a class, have you said, over 100 students?
120 students.
120 students in this one class.
Sure.
In a very small space. And one last thing, Esther, what would these children be doing if the school wasn't here, before the school was here?
And this is the gap we would have. As you can see, all these 120 children, if they were in the community, would expect them, one, just to be loitering in the community. And as they loiter in the community, right now we have a lot of drinking places within the community. 5-10 years from them, you'll find that some will be prostitutes, some will be thieves, some will be very dangerous robbers. So this is why we also thought of coming up with a school. And this is why we haven't limited, like we have limited resources so we do not get more children. This is why we are trying to accommodate most of the children, the ones we have seen, like they are so much in need of our help that they come here to learn.
Excellent. Thank you very much to you both.
You're most welcome.
Started. Fantastic.
We are doing the cooking for the children. As you can see, right now we are cooking the soya. Though the soya porridge is not enough for the children, we are trying to give them at least something which is nutrition. And so each child gets about a half cup of porridge just to keep something on their stomach. As you can see, it's not easy for the children to concentrate in class on an empty stomach. It's not enough, but that's the only thing that we can afford for them to get. So we are giving them a feeding program.
Brilliant. Yay! Yay! Good.
Nitska is not only providing education to the children, we are also providing education to the elders. So these are the parents and guardians to the children that we have at Nitska. And so we thought it would be much better to also help them with a skill. And right now here, as you can see, these women, they are doing a tailoring course. It's a training, and the training has been funded by one of the organizations in USA, which is so powerful. So the training started this week. And our intention is like, if we have more resources coming in, we have to introduce more skills for the women. We are looking forward to introduce a skill for the women like in cookery and other skills. As you can see, this skill is only for the women, but we have a lot of men in the community who are also not doing anything. And if anyone came up with an idea like how do we empower our men in the community, it will really be appreciated, because we feel it would be better to empower both people within our community in the households, so that maybe we'll be in a position to meet some of our basic needs. Thank you so much. And these are the programs which are being done at Nitska. So most of the information I've showed you and I've spoken about it. As you've heard some of the challenges from our teachers individually as we are going class by class, those are most of our challenges. And what I would say is the most other challenge we have is on the land. Because if we had enough land, we would build more classrooms for the children. We also have a very big challenge when it comes to the grade 7, the first class we visited. They are supposed to graduate this year in October, they'll be graduating. And as they graduate, most of them when they pass, they do so well in their exams, and when they pass to the government schools. Again, there the parents are not able to meet the education requirements in the government schools. As a result, the children, it's like Nitska does her work, I would say, quarter way, because the children are not able to finish their secondary school anything. So the teachers are hard working to me. I really recommend the teachers, because it's not easy to come and teach on a voluntary basis the way they are teaching from here. Thank you so much for sharing me your time.
Zikomo Kwamili, Esther. Was that correct? You're going to correct me?
Sure.
Thank you so much, Esther.
You're most welcome.
Welcome to Omega School. Here we've got the director of the school, Mary Nakanyika. This school is in the outskirts of Ngombe. They've got the pre-grade up to grade 4. As you can see, they just have a smaller place. They don't have enough room to run up to grade 7. Yeah, welcome at Omega.
Uibanji. Good morning.
Lenny who? Lenny Usioku.
How old are you?
3.
3 years. Count 1 up to 4.
2.
Count 1.
2. 3. 5. 3. 5.
What, 4, Lenny?
4.
4.
4. 9. 7.
Very good, Lenny. Very good. Very good.
Lenny.
This is another room at Omega. It's another class. Mary, she's using her home as a school. Also, she's using the son as a teacher because she doesn't have enough funds to pay teachers. Since volunteerism is difficult, you find out that today the teacher starts teaching, the other month he stops or she stops when there is no money. So she's just using the son to teach the children.
Mulibanji. Mulibanji. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very good. And good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Dad, televisions, televisions, has no toes, has no fingers, like goodness gracious, was a nose.
Fabulous, Lenny.
A vision should have a what? Action. An action means where? Direction. And where do your direction takes you? Where you want. So this is what the children are being trained on life skills. As you heard, they have a goal which will have a vision, and a vision will have a direction, and the direction will take them to meet their goal. So really, to me, I feel definitely I expect something from these children. They will be the right citizen, good citizens for our country. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Zikomo. Musali bueno.
Galeni, 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 Galeni.